Well, would you take a look at this, eh? Wall to wall blue skies. I've got a 2-day weather window of this. It's 29th of January today, and today and tomorrow it's going to be like this. Clear blue skies, temperatures down to -3 overnight, hovering around 0 during the day. No snow forecast, minimal winds, and it's about 2 weeks ago that I was last out in all that deep snow up on Helvellyn and Red Tarn, but it's since warmed up. It rained, melted it all away, and then it's dropped cold again this last few days, and we've had a little bit more snow. There were a lot more yesterday because I was looking at pictures on Facebook from yesterday, and Helvellyn had got quite a lot on it. Pictures I was looking at, there were, you know, guys in crampons, axes and that, there were quite a lot. The fell top assessors were warning against, you know, thick ice and fresh dumping of snow and that, but it looks to have melted a little bit overnight, because there's not that much down over here. That is where we're going, the Old Man. I've parked in the usual spot when I come to Coniston, not revealing where I park because it's a secret location. But yeah, usual route up past mines, up onto Old Man. I'll have a little look about. I've got loads of time, might not be Old Man yet, I might have a little look round on Dow Crag, because it's only 1:30. Days are getting longer now, the daylight hours. Sunset is not, well, 16:57 now, so nearly 5 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time. So I'm going to have a nice steady mulch up, get to the snow line, see whether it's icy or not. I ain't fetched my crampons, didn't need them. But I've got my spikes as always, and I've got my axe strapped at pack just in case. Like I always say, better to have and not need than need and not have. So I'm going to shut up and we'll get up there. So I've just reached the main part where all the mine buildings were. You've seen this before, I'm sure I've shown these on previous videos, but I think it's quite unstable now, because there's signs up, well they have been for quite a while, saying that it's quite unstable, key part, no climbing, so shan't be going in there. Still see the wheelhouse that used to, well when I say wheelhouse, that's the bit there that the wire used to come round, used to wind round and pull the carts up with all the slate up and down and stuff like that. Riving shed, whatever that means. Yeah, it's I always, every time I come here, I always like to have a couple of minutes just walking around here. You know, even though I've seen it umpteen times, but like I say, it's always nice to have a little walk round. Yeah, you can see it from a better angle there now. There's rails going across there where, as it carts used to come in, used to fetch whatever it was up in buckets, the slate or whatever it was, dump them into buckets and then take them off, and or vice versa, whichever way they used to do it. But yeah, a lot of history up here, a lot of history. These were some hard men that used to work up in these mountains, in these mines. Can't say they had a fancied it, especially in winter. Right, let's keep going. Well, another one of the little mine buildings or whatever it used to be, just a little bit further up on, sort of on next level. that's got a date on it. This one 1740 to 1950. So this was running sort of 18th century into 20th. I've just been stopped by a guy coming down as well. Got all kit on and that. And he says it's quite, when you get up to the town, that last climb up to the top, he says it's very, very icy. Really, he used the word or the term glassy. So he says there's been quite a few folk that have gone up, so to people going up in trainers, sliding about, and they've had to turn back. But yeah, like I say, I've got my spikes with me. Tell him, I said I've got my spikes, I've got ice axe if I need it. So yeah, we had a little chat, and as I'm getting a little bit further up, you can sort of feel that there's a little bit of a breeze getting up, and in that breeze the icy feels very cold, so the wind chill is getting lower the higher we get. It'll probably be well into minuses when we get up there. In fact, I think when I'm looking at forecast, I think it was sort of -3, -4 overnight. It feels like a -10. So it is going to be cold up there. So this was one of the places where they used to do the main part of the mining in this quarry bit here. You can see it's quite a big area. You can see there's some cables down in here. There's pieces of old rail at the bottom. There's some ironwork up on that side, just up there in them crevices. Cables up there, right up top. Going right up to the top, right up there. I don't know whether you'll see it as one of them metal stands right up top of there, like that one out on there. So them cables obviously went from that one across top of here right up to there, and buckets of slate or stone, whatever it was that they were mining, were coming backwards and forwards. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. I've said before on in my previous videos, coming and seeing these mines and that, and seeing remnants on them, it fascinates me. I find it really intriguing. I've said before, I'd love to have just like sort of seen what it was like back in the 19th century and that, back in 1800s when they were up here. These guys mining, and what did they look like, and what did they wear and things like that. It's, yeah, very interesting. So it's definitely getting chillier the further we get up. Put my hood up, can feel it on my hands now. I'm going to put my mitts on, I think, as well. We're just at low water here, and I don't need any before I go any further. So this one's for you, Donna. So one of my work colleagues, Franny, his missus wants to know why I always call the water water. It's because where I come from it's water, right? I'm Barnsley. It's water. But just for you on this one, Donna, right? I'm at low water. I don't need to filter any water because I've fetched 2 litres of water. I think it's just there in my hydro pack. In winter I tend not to fetch my filter for. Right, so just for the sake of the fibres freezing in it, and filter can be knackered then. So yeah, I fetched 2 litres of water with me. There you go, Franny. There you go, Donna. I can revert back to Barnsley now, can I? Right, let's get gone. Right, well, I've just stopped back down here, just popped my spikes on. This is we're getting into this snow here. It's very, very crusty and icy, and where the snow that's melted from the footfall, where it's sort of gone slushy and melted, is now frozen over, and some steps are like ice rinks. It's absolutely frozen solid. I passed 2 lads that come down, they'd got spikes on, so they were alright, but just there's a man and a woman, bloke and a lass, coming down. They've got no spikes on, they've got no poles, they're slipping about. That lass even said as she passed me, she says, "We've done this in the wrong footwear." I just smiled and says, "Just go steady." So yeah, this is one of them situations where having a pair of micro spikes becomes invaluable. I won't want to have been coming up here without them. Right, here we are, Coniston, or the old man of Coniston, for, I don't know, I think it's 5th or 6th time I've been up here. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Like I've been saying, I've had to be a little bit careful coming up them steps because they're very iced up. In fact, the snow that's out of the sun is in perfect condition for doing a bit of gully climbing, but there's just not enough on it because it's really compact, really icy, absolutely perfect, but it's not meant to be. So I've no idea what time it is, certainly nowhere near sunset yet. Looking grand out there, obviously it's sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have half an hour here, take my pack off. So I've got a bite to eat in my pack just here, and make a decision on what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to stop up here or maybe go round onto Wildcamp. I don't know just yet, because that's the route I'll be taking off tomorrow morning. Round Wildcamp, down onto Walnut-Scar Road, and bit follow it back and cut back across to where we came up, where it goes off down to the Walnut-Scar car park. You can cut back across and then we can drop back down into Coniston, back over at Miners Bridge, back to where we parked up. So yeah, get my pack off for a bit, get a bite to eat, and then I'll fetch you back a little bit later on when we've decided what we're doing. Beautiful. Hot spicy cheese wrap and oaty flapjack. I'm going to sit here for a bit, eat this, because it is only 5 to 3 and sunset is 16:47. It weren't 57 at 47, so we've easily got nearly another 2 hours before sunset. So yeah, just going to relax here for a bit, soak them sun rays up, because it is rather nice and warm, that sun, shining up face here. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll catch up with you in a short while. Right then, I think everybody's gone. Finally on my Senate summit. I've got the summit to my Sen, should I say. Just me and the ravens. There's an odd raven flying about. But yeah, it's 20 to 5 now, and there must have been about 20 folk coming and going, not all at once, in small groups and ones and twos, and there were a couple come and sat with a dog. They must have been sat there half an hour having a bite to eat, and a brew out and flask and that, and I'm thinking to myself, I need to get my tent fixed. So yeah, about half an hour ago they all disappeared. Had a quick look around, everybody's gone, and I finally got pitched up just there. I sort of made a mental note of a few spots up here from when I've been up in previous, but there's a couple of spots just over there, but with this snow being down, I couldn't sort of make out where there were. There was some nice little sort of flat little platforms and that, but I had a little mooch about and I thought, I can't find these, can't remember where they were, so I came over here and there were this lovely nice little flat spot just here. And yeah, there's a bit of exposed grass as well. There's only about an inch or so this grass just here. It's frozen in top, so pegs have just gone straight through it. I've not had the debacle of what I had a couple of weeks ago on Helvellyn, where I bent and snapped so many of my eastern pegs. But I got me sent some of them Alp Kit tie rods, titanium tie rods, last week. So I got 2 packs of them. I think there's 6 or 8 in a pack, something like that. So I've got about 12 of them now anyway. So just in case I encountered any more solid ground, you can sort of give them a bit more hammer and they're not going to snap and bend. But yeah, lovely little spot just there. Like I say, it's about I think it's about 4:08 or something like that, maybe 25 to 5. The sun is just going down over there. I got into my warm gear. I've still got my trousers on. I need to get into my century bottoms and get my down bottoms on, but I just wanted to get tent up, get all my gear out in there. Everything's out. I've zipped the door up so the wind's not blowing in, but yeah, time to settle down, chill out, get my stove and everything out and get a brew on go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few pictures at tent while that sun goes down. And then I'm going to dive in there, get nice and warm, and I'll fetch you back a little bit later on. Right, then it's been a bit of a catch up on my phone. It's 12 minutes past 7. Got legged in here, got into my Senchi and my down bottoms and that, and just got legged in here getting a warm. That wind's got up a little bit. Not major, it's about probably 12 to 15 mile an hour, gusting up to maybe 18 or 20 like that. It dies off like it usually does, it dies off, and then there's a few gusts coming through like that. But yeah, I'm going to get some snap. I've had a brew. I've got a kettle out and got that set up. I've had a brew. But yeah, I'm going to get some snap now, and I've just put my head outside and the skies are absolutely crystal clear, so I'll fetch me my Canon camera tonight and my tripod. So I'm going to get outside and get a bit of astrophotography done, I think. So yeah, we'll get some warm snapping, mate, and then we'll get outside a little bit later on. So what I'll do is, once I've done all that, I'll fetch you back a little bit later on when I'm probably ready for bed, and I'll see what's been happening. So I shall see you in a short while. Right then, just enjoying a bit of chocolate and a hot chocolate. It's just gone 9:30 and I've been outside for about half an hour, 40 minutes with Camry. Skies are looking really good, stars are really crystal clear, really bright, and there's hardly any cloud in the sky. There's a little bit of it at west over there, but other than that it's absolutely superb. So yeah, I've got a few good images. I need to transfer them to my phone and have a look at them, so once I've done that one, obviously when I'm home and do it editing side and it, if they're any good I'll pop them up on screen. But while I were out there, they were seeing a head torch appear at summit, so I hear this, hiya. So I goes over and has a chat with him, and the guy just come out to test his spikes on his buoys. So yeah, that was an interesting one. So I had a bit of a chat with him for 5 minutes before he went back down. And yeah, it's not that cold really, to be fair. And you might think I'm mad when I say it's only minus 2.5. Yeah, we've sort of got, it's ranging from wind is sort of dropping down to 8-9 mile an hour, and it's going to 12-15, and maximum gusts it's going to like 18 to 20, and it's going to minus 10 in that wind chill. So it is just that wind chill that's a little bit cold, but I weren't too bad.
out there with camera. I'm pretty wrapped up while we all my down gear on and that, so I think that'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna finish resting my chocolate, finish my hot chocolate off, so I'll bid you a good night and I'll catch up with you in the morning. Well, welcome to a very bitterly cold morning on Old Man. It's about 8:30. Been up since 7:30. The sun was lighting tent up, so I zipped down, top of the door, and it were all clear. Sky was lit up orange, as you can see. Sun's come up here. It's about 8:30 now. Sunrise was at 7 minutes past 8, so that's up now. But this, I think I'm going to call it cloud, but I think we're in an inversion, because if you look smack above us, it's blue. So I reckon probably another, maybe if we're on Helvellyn or somewhere like that, Scarfells, I think we'd be above an inversion here, which is a bit disappointing. But can't have it all, can we? But yeah, I thought I'll just wrap back up in sleeping bag for another 10 minutes or so. Got kettle on, got my senna brew on go, got my porridge. I got out, I could hear people walking about on here. I thought it's going to be stunning out there. Unzip door back down to this. So it does keep coming in and out lower down, but it just don't seem to be clearing proper. But it's still nice, isn't it? I mean, you can see it blew over my shoulder there, look. Okay, it keeps coming clear like that. We're just below it. Just below it. I hope it clears out just before we go light, but yeah, that sun coming up now, that might, once it gets a little bit higher, that might start burning a bit off. So yeah, I've had my first brew, I've had a bit of porridge, stood out here. It's -3 or -3.2, but my propeller on my Skywatch, it's frozen up, so it's not actually turning. But going on what wind chill, well, last night -10 at 20 mile an hour. It's sort of, it stayed same all night. It's sort of between 15 and 20 mile an hour, so I'd probably say that wind chill's probably around still same. With that little bit lower temperature, it's probably going to maybe -12 or something like that, -12, 13 or something. So yeah, lovely morning. I've had a good kip as per usual. I'm going to stick kettle back on now and get another brew, and then we'll start packing up. Well, I've come in because although it is freezing out there and it's nice to stand out in it, I'm getting covered. I don't know if you'll see it in ice with that wind chill. My trousers are covered in it, my coat's covered in it, and I could feel it building on my eyelashes, like with the wind blown ice with that wind chill. And my fingers a little bit cold as well. I keep taking my gloves off and taking pictures and that. But yeah, I got back in here now. I'm going to start packing my gear away, cleaning up and everything, get changed, and then we'll drop tent and we'll get off. Now, I don't know if I said yesterday, I'm not going to go back down Old Man. I'm going to go around over Dow Crag, over to, I think is it Brown Crag, the one at end, down onto Walnut Scar Road, follow that Walnut Scar Road right down, but instead of going down to the Walnut Scar car park, a bit before that you can cut back across, back to sort of bottom end of Old Man down at bottom below mines, and then I can just pick that old miners track up down at bottom, over at Miners Bridge, and just back down into Coniston Winham Park. So that's the route I'm taking off this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up now, get changed, and we'll get gone. God blimey, I've just had to, mid packing up,
I just had to show you this. I've already got some pictures on it, but I keep getting it's just disappeared again. We keep getting a Brock Spectre just there, and I don't know if you can make that out there. Keep getting a fog ball just here as well. Like I say, it keeps coming and going with fog, this mist that keeps rising up. Keeps coming and going. 1 minute we're above it, and then it keeps coming in, but when it clears it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's bitterly cold, but it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's just a mate. I don't know if you can make it out on camera, just there, look. Yeah, you can see just how it keeps coming and going this like this, look. Absolutely beautiful. Right, well, I've got my bag packed. I just need to drop tent now, so I'm not hanging about now. I'm going to get that dropped, get gone. Woo! Right, we're all packed up. Bag on back. It's not really cleared. Keeps coming in and out like I was saying earlier on, but certainly we're hanging about up here this morning. I hope that it was going to clear, so yeah, all packed up, back on back. That's where I was. You know the score is always leave no trace. Like I was saying, we're going to head that way. We're going to go over Dow Crag, over, I think it's Brown Crag on end, follow up Walnut Scar and come back round. So let's get off this mountain. I'm just going to highlight one of the dangers that you can face when you're coming out in these conditions, especially when we've had some melt. So as you can see, this path, it's got quite a bit of compact snow on it. It's really thick and crusty, but where you can see where it's melted just here, and then you can see this runoff across path that's built to, when water's running off, it channels it away from path. But can you see that there? It looks like, as I was walking down, it looked like water, that, but it's solid ice. About 1 inch thick, that. Anybody that were walking down here and trod on that, you're going to go straight up in air, land flat on your back, possibly do yourself an injury there. So that's one of the other things to watch out for when you're in mountains in these sort of conditions. Always thinking, always looking ahead, always looking for you know, dangers and that type of stuff. Yeah, just highlighting that. Keep going. Again with this ice just here, just coming down this bit here, what it is, it's where this snow's melted. Obviously it starts running down path as water, but then when it freezes up it's just absolutely solid. I've got my spikes on, so I'm alright, like, but anybody coming down that without any spikes on, or at least a set of poles or out like that, you're going to be struggling. You're going to be going up onto rocks and, you know, grass at the side, and that you can't walk down that actual path. So again, you've just got to be really careful. Pick your spots. Like I say, if you haven't got any spikes or poles or out like that, get up onto you know, grass at the side or rocks. But even rocks, you've just got to be careful with rocks as well, because they've got a coating of ice on them, some of them, not them all, but yeah, just things to be careful on and watch out for when you're coming out into mountains in these conditions. So that's Dow Crag summit. Path goes up and up over the top of here. I'm not going up to the summit, I've been up there about 3 or 4 times, so it's not like I need to be bagging it and all like that. So you can just traverse around, a little bit rocky here, just traverse around the summit, pick path back up on the other side. Right then, we're so far across Dow Crag, we're about 10 minutes from summit. I sort of, every time I come over summits, you sort of, well I do anyway, probably folk that camp do as you're going over summits, you look out for camp spots and that, and you mark them down. It's very sparse along Dow Crag, I've always thought same, but I sort of, it's a while since I come over here, so I can't sort of remember where there were any potential spots. But just as we've come down following path, I've just come across this nice little grassy bit here. It is a bit rocky, like there's a few stones sticking up out of the floor, but I'm sure you could get a tent in here somewhere, just there maybe. But that's one for a future camp maybe. I'm going to earmark it on my map, POI it, and yeah, maybe one foot summer, because I've not camped on Dow Crag. It is a Wainwright, so yeah, we'll mark this one down for a potential future camp. Right, we've just descended off a brown pike, which is back up here, and then it's a bit of a zigzaggy track like this that you come down. Same up there, there's been no views all the way across Dow Crag and brown pike there. We've got to this little bit of a junction here where we turn off. This is the Walnut Scar Road now, or the Walnut Scar track. Take a left here, we follow this down. Hopefully as we get a little bit lower, I'm hoping we get below this. It's like I said, there's just been no to show you up there. That's why I've not filmed out much coming across there, just no to see. So yeah, I'm hoping the lower we get down, we're underneath it. But just right corner down here is where Blind Tarn is. I camped there a few years back with our John. That was a good camp we had there. It's a nice little spot, that. Not watted of course, and there's some really nice pictures just there. So we'll be passing that. We're not walking up to it because it's about another 15 or 20 minutes walk up off the path. It's a bit of a incline to get to it. So we'll just carry on up Walnut Scar track now, and then pick up that path that takes us back across to where Miners track is at Miners Bridge. Then as we're making our way down the Walnut Scar Road, as you can see it's opened up, and of course that's looking back up at the Old Man, and then round to Dow Crag, which is up there. As you can see it's all clagged in at top, so there is like a cloud base up there. But yeah, well, I've got this view. Oh, it's opened up. I think I'll finish video up here. I've only got this zigzaggy Walnut Scar Road to go down, and then like I said, pick that other road up back to Miners track at Miners Bridge. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Not really an interest going down here. So yeah, thanks for watching as always. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you up next in. I'll leave you with that view.